on, God. For real. Hello. Thank you for the 28 bits. You're making me more closer to being a millionaire every day. A trillionaire. For real. It's kind of weird how, like, every month, the spawn on this server completely changes. You know? Somebody goes along and just, like, completely warps the fucking spawn look. Because, you know, this right here, there was a little castle built, and this used to just be a ginormous overarching lava cast, and now that you can't even, like, there's no trace that there was ever even a castle here or a lava cast. Nothing. It's just gone. It's just poof, disappeared. But yeah, I mean, this is what spawn looked like. The same spot, this is what it looked like. Oh, come on. There was this castle here. The castle here, all of this, like, remnants of jungle. Spawn TP, no lava cast. It's just all fucking, like, wow, that's loud. Holy shit. Ay, ay, ay. Really loud. Yeah, it's just all blown up with minecarts and stuff. Ooh. This big cast here. And then when this got griefed, they lava casted over it. And then, like, since this was all gone, and then it was a lava cast, inside of the lava cast there was like a little trail going right here, like a little walkway, and then a melon farm hidden inside of the lava cast. It's just all vaporized. Oh, I'm on my webcam mic? Really? I don't know how to, like, normalize my microphone because it like peaks really high. Yeah, my Yeti. See, here's the weird thing. Somewhere along the line, my microphone, like, had a short. Like it like some like I sent too much energy through it or something, or like I had like a weird power supply glitch, and it like spiked the amperage to my mic. I think that's what happened, and it my mic just shut off, and then when I went to plug it back in, it doesn't show up as Blue Yeti microphone anymore. It just shows up as like USB device. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have any kind of like traits of a microphone. It'll get detected as a microphone, but it's just literally just like labeled as USB device, and it started like acting weirdly ever since. Yeah, I'm on my second microphone. I need to get a third microphone. I don't know. My next opportunity I have, I'm probably. Oh yeah, this isn't downloaded. But yeah, I mean, look how fucking gargantuan this lava cast was over spawn. All these casts all over spawn. I got rid of all these things with just sitting there using baritone, mining them away, and like inside of it, it's like this little hub. But yeah, you know, you have the 1.450 base in its prime, you know. Pretty cool. I like the melon base. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I want to rip out all these old roads. Like, I wanted to just rip out all of the obby roads because I'm not a fan of them. Just go back through this with like wood and shit, you know. Oh, I also a couple like last night I logged into a couple of my old accounts, and turns out FitMC subscriber had a ton of infinites that I didn't have or was too lazy to get, or I lost since then. So I've got new blocks like the infinite glass that I used to make that, like to fill in that area. I've got it here. Yeah, so we got infinite torches, infinite pearls, potions, glass, and I think I lost my like glowstone or whatever yesterday. Got some of that. Pretty lucky drop to say the least. I don't know. Soon I'm gonna log into my smiley face account so I can have that infinite golden apple. But there's so many places all over spawn now where you can find melons growing. Like, if you spend time at spawn, you just don't even need to like carry food, you know. You just carry like a stack of melons, and by the time it's empty, you'll already be at another place that's got a melon farm. So it just doesn't matter because they're everywhere. I wonder if there's still like the melon farms that are like on the ring road. It does, but there's so much of it that it gets, I don't know, I don't mind it. Like, you're always gonna have to be eating it, but yeah, I mean, who gives a fuck? That's the thing, is that we've just got like a ginormous supply of it. I kind of want to recast a little bit of Spawn. I'm thinking about it. Void Spawn sucks. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I think there's still a mound farm here. There's gotta be. Looking good. I don't even have a 32K. What the fuck? Am I being trolled? Oh, there are withers down there. That's not good. I'm gonna have to go kill those later. How have I already been live for 15 minutes? It's kind of weird. I should pave this out. What's the name of that guy's alt account? Like Q11P or something? That guy who was being really annoying for like a week?
Philemon.
Oh, thank you. I am now highly fundful. Thank you for the gracious donation. Hello, soda rubber. Is this where... Oh, this is where the tunnel ends. That's cool. I'll just leave that, fuck it. Why is it so bright in here? It's so weird. Is it just like broken light levels inside of here or something? Not cool. That's cool. Maybe what I'll do is like on these parts, just make the entire lava cast, just have a tunnel straight through it and a tunnel in like this direction and a tunnel in that direction. Hello, Home Tea. How's it going? Oh, Rage is here. Gamer. School gaming. I got a lot of new vines here. I planted a shit ton of vines last night, and I put an alt here so it could all just like sit here and grow down, and I think it looks pretty good. The Kaba looks amazing. I'm surprised nobody's just like, what the fuck? That is so weird looking. Is that normal? Like I never see a tree like this. Ever. What the fuck? That can't be normal. I mean, I don't know how it would be possible not to. What the fuck? I'm confused. That is such an irregular grow pattern. Weird. I kind of want to rebuild the castle. Like the Fort Poop castle. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just fucking deleted the, I just deleted the world download of the, whatever, the melon mass. So if somebody could take a world download of that, that would be great, because I just deleted mine. Need a up-to-date backup of that. That is weird. Can't say I've seen these ones before. These like 1x1 lava tiles stuck like that. I used to see that a lot on 1.6, but I haven't seen that on 1.7 on here. So that is peculiar. Hello, 29. I am not a fan of this. Where's the other one? Oh. Oh my god. If you got a 32k bow, you should like run around in the overworld and look for withers, because you know, you should exterminate some of these guys. Oh shit. All right. Any more withers around here? All right. $29. Do you know who built these obsidian overworld highways? Oh my god. I'm thinking, how far do these things go? I'd say, like, I kind of want to rip these out, like the inner overworld ones. Like, bring back the old school, like, middle of the highway being obsidian, and then cobblestone or like stone bricks for the surrounding ones. The obby highways don't even go that far, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, if we could get rid of the roof, that's something we should actually do, because that thing's fucking horrendous. And we'll just leave the glass, because the glass doesn't really matter. You could just build like a staircase up to the roof or something. Or just scaffold up there. Do you think the ladder at spawn TP is still there? Because if the ladder's still there at spawn TP, then that's a convenient way up. That's gonna be a lot of mining though, fuck. You think we could do it with baritone? Or baritone wouldn't really do it well, fuck. I wish, like, I don't know, could do something janky like a backwards nuker. Then we're in town. We're ballin'. We should use like lit jack-o'-lanterns as a light source. That would probably be pretty good. torched up. Despite all my rage. We could just leave all these towers up to it, because who really gives a fuck, and just get rid of the grid itself. That'd probably be the easiest. Because the towers don't really matter. Did these signs say anything? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, never mind. God, this grid's gonna be horrible to mine, because if we start, like, getting rid of it, like... How could we do this in a way that... So we could do this. The other problem is if we get rid of the grid this way, who's to say MedMex won't just build another grid? Because if we mine away this, like, mess here, it's just gonna make it super easy for him to just build another. That's probably because you're using... Are you using the normal Minecraft launcher? Oh, that's why. Basically, in these versions of Minecraft, the, like, Minecraft settings have less configuration options on them. And so when the game launches and there's options there that, like, don't exist in that version of the game, it will just crash. So you either have to, like, delete your settings file, like your options.txt, or, like, switch it back and forth whenever you switch between these versions and newer ones, which sucks. But what we do is we use our own, we use this thing called, like, Prism MC or Poly MC, Multi MC. Those are all launchers that basically, like, compartmentalize each different version you're playing. So it's not just all the same .minecraft folder. Each instance has its own .minecraft. And multi-MC is just kind of better for, like, setting up Forge mod stuff than normal Minecraft. All right. I like that height limit message. Hello, Hossback, sir. I haven't seen your name in a while. You're an End Crystal player, right? Or were you a 2B player? Ah. Truly. You should join the alfheim, the better server. Or not the better server, but the I don't know. In my opinion, the better server. Kinda yes, kinda no. There's like a whole like spectrum of illegals, like the really really rare stuff, the unobtainable stuff, the reasonably common stuff, the semi-common stuff, like, because not everything is like, you know, distributed. There are a lot of rare items that, you know, exist, like a lot of them. But yeah, so 29 and Home T, if you're watching, if MedMix hears that this is removed, we gotta make sure that if he comes to spawn, that we're monitoring spawn. Because at that point, we're basically just gonna have to like fucking like 10v1 him or some shit. Just to make sure that he just doesn't touch spawn. Make a glass roof? We could do that. I mean, it kind of would be nice to just have a clear sky though, to be honest. Alfheim hasn't had a clear sky in a long time. Did anything happen? No, I ended up selling End Crystal. I don't own it anymore. And me just completely being disinterested in running it. So now there's this server. Yeah, I got good money from End Crystal. Yeah, I don't own it anymore. This stream is definitely not liking those shaders. The original end crystal. The lore. Anarchy pretty much is dead. I mean, we're doing pretty good. The server Alfheim's been pretty active. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to consult the those 2B guys that made the like the whatever it is, the 2B like roof logo remover. Should get some shit like that and just like run bots that just walk around and do shit. Because if we could AFK it, then we could just leave it running. I think we should also, I mean, if I'm being honest, if we remove this, I kind of think we should take spawn, like the immediate spawn region, like the part that's kind of in this glass, like the 100 by 100, and like encapsulate it and build a cast over it. That's the only problem is the lava casts shit people's games. I mean, that is a big lava cast though. That's pretty big. It's like, how wide is this thing? Like 109 to 595. It's 480 blocks, or 490 blocks wide. Why did you sell end crystals? Because I hate, like, the more I ran that server, the more I realized how just horrible the direction that modern Minecraft is going. And that it wouldn't be worth my time to run it. So that's why this server is basically like the polar opposite. I spent all of End Crystal focusing on, you know, being the innovator of modern Minecraft anarchy servers, and then this is the exact opposite, being the only like 1.7 and 1.6 anarchy server in existence. So this server is running 1.7.2, and originally it was running 1.6.4. I think it's been getting worse for like the past 5 years or so. I don't think there's any redemption. Why is my game shitting itself? I'm gonna restart my game. And I mean, the latest release was like adding bamboo boats, camels and a sniffer mob that like sniffs archaeology tools or something. I don't fucking know. Well, it's not necessarily just simpler, but that all of the stuff that they have added to the game is stuff that sucks. So they've consistently just like made shit worse. Yeah. Minecraft basically just fell off as a game. Anarchy also fell off as a whole. That is true. No, I kind of don't really want them to. All of these modern like 2B groups are all really cringy and stupid, and I don't want them. All I really want is like people that play this server, you know, for this server, not for PvP, not for some kind of clout, or because that's all 2B is now, is like sad attempts at like collecting attention and like building cringy bullshit like water cubes and nether roofs or like obby roofs and shit, and like PvPing. That's it. We want like normal players, like the people that played 2B in like 2012, 2013 were cooler, because they didn't just look at it like as just like a big YouTuber space, like whatever, clout tunnel. It was just people that played it kind of as like a semi-survival experience. Those types of people. Oh my god. Why? Is this like skylight lag or something? What the fuck? I can't really explain it, but all I'm trying to say is I just don't want people from 2B and people that play anarchy that call it anarchy, because that's kind of a cringy term that's lost all its meaning. I like old 2B, yes. I feel like the better term to call a server like this is no rules survival. It's technically anarchy, but most of the servers that call themselves anarchy servers aren't actually anarchy servers at all. So it's more fitting to just call it a survival no rules server. Well, 2B2T started banning everybody, muting everybody, and patching everything in the game, and just going against everything that it, like, just removing everything that made it special and made it what it is. It's family friendly now. You can't do anything, you can't say anything. God forbid you stand next to somebody that might be lagging the server because, you know, if you're standing next to somebody and they're making the server laggy, oh no, you know, they're gonna have to fucking like blacklist you from the server and everybody in your render distance. And since 2B started doing that, every other server was like, well, if 2B does it, why can't we do it? You know? And now everybody does it. And 2B just isn't special anymore in the sense that, like, anything that happens on 2B, or like 90% of the actions that go on 2B now, are solely done with the intentions of trying to impress FitMC. Like, any group project, it's let's try to get a fit video. Any spawn activities, let's try to get a fit video. Any base being built, it's to try and get a fit video. Nobody just builds to build anymore. Nobody really just kind of minds their own business. It's like nobody just builds and doesn't talk about it. It's always like you try to make a base as big and fancy and beautiful as possible, and then make a big old scene out of it getting like coordinate exploited or geo-triangulated, insided from Orson 5th column fucking anarchy hacker group anonymous, you know, to get a fit video. It's really repetitive and cringy and stupid and, you know, unauthentic. I think I heard rumors that that's literally what happened. Is the whole thing of like the person in real life stealing that his like friend's USB or whatever, or like to steal the 2B2T base cords was total bullshit. Along with a lot of the videos that end up, you know, becoming some big dramatic FitMC story about the fucking Anarchy Pop Bob Castle Redemption arc, you know? It's all just kind of bullshit. And I think 2B was genuinely just a better place when it wasn't as big. It seems like all of the really, like, you know, staple 2B2T events that took place were the things that happened when it was like a smaller player base of everybody that knew each other, and, you know, people were making do with what they had rather than, you know, like a ginormous crowd of people that join once and never log in again, that don't know each other, don't talk to each other unless they're clout chasing or PvPing, you know. And a lot of the builds that, you know, were made in the older versions that had less blocks ended up being so much more tasteful and interesting than the builds that, you know, were built a month ago, 2 months ago, a year ago. Like any base built in the last couple of years with a whole, you know, 2,000 different blocks that they could choose from. People were just so much more creative with the older, you know, block set. Because you had to be creative with it, or, you know. And if you couldn't be creative with it, well, you'd still just build a base that kind of looks like shit but still is interesting. Now it's like, you just don't build unless you're trying to make another Mew mega base. and I don't know, it just looks trash. What do you think of modern Minecraft YouTube? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Before I played 2B, the only because I remember watching Minecraft YouTubers when I was like 13, 12, 11, in through there, but it wasn't really a long phase for me, and I wasn't like, it wasn't like your Skyda's Minecraft, Captain Sparkle stuff. It was I mainly watched factions YouTubers like O-Techers and the Camping Rusher before his Anarchy series, because ironically, when the Camping Rusher basically kind of canceled his faction series and started shifting over his 2B2T series, I was a factions player, so I was like, this is stupid. Why is he joining this like trashy, blown up, griefed server that looks ugly as shit? And why is he hacking on it? And so I just didn't ever watch that series until after I found FitMC 4 years later. But I don't watch any modern Minecraft YouTubers, and I didn't really watch any of like the big, everybody knows them YouTubers of the early days of Minecraft. Oh, and Zexy Zek. I remember that channel, like the dude who did like trolling hackers videos, like the whole series of like, catching X-rayers and trolling them. Admittedly, that stuff is really hard to watch though. Like when I went back through a lot of the older videos, like fuck dude, how did I mean, it was interesting when I was 10. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's interesting for them to get clout or whatever. I mean, it's something to do, but that's all they do. I don't know who said that. I don't know where you read that message. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, just fucking build autistic shit and just talk and build. That's pretty much it. There's not much more to it. Build and discuss society with coffee emojis. Okay, Mr. Host Baxter. Doing ASMR. I don't know about that. I'm not too savvy about ASMR. It like weirds me out. I don't know. ASMR videos just like make me physically cringe. Like, it's really hard for me to watch them. Do you own the server? Yes, I do own the server. It's so weird. It's like the lava just like locked these chunks into like a glowing state. What the fuck? Basically, there's no rules on this server, so you just do whatever you feel like doing, whatever that may be, and just play survival. Do you play any? Nope. I only played 2B, and then I opened End Crystal, and then, you know, played End Crystal, and then now this server. And I think this server is going to just stay up permanently, and this is going to be the only server that I play. Because my general belief about the current state of Minecraft is that the best thing that you can do right now is play like a cracked server. Because I feel the next thing Microsoft is going to do is ban anarchy servers. You know, because all it takes is just one click for them to just completely take it down. Just ban 2B2T from the authentication servers. And they're not taking the necessary precautions to prepare for an event like that to occur. So, and they've got too big of a player base to allow for, you know, cracked server capability. So, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. And Microsoft simply cannot touch this server. They can't do anything to it. They can't block it. They can't, you know, stop me from connecting to it. They've banned some of my Mojang accounts in the past. Simply just doesn't matter. And 10 or 20 years from now, I wouldn't be surprised if Mojang mothballs this game. I wouldn't be surprised if in 5 or 10 years if Java no longer exists and the authentication servers to it are down and removed and shut off. So being on an old release that they can't have any control over me playing is good. And being completely independent, separated from their authentication servers. Yeah, they banned my Ender Pearl account. I'm never getting that account back. And yeah, like I have ePearl and various other accounts, but Ender Pearl is banned, and because those are two different accounts. But I haven't migrated ePearl, so soon enough I'll no longer be able to play online servers as ePearl. So I got banned for having it be a sold account through a marketplace because, yeah, I lost account, it got banned, or lost access, got banned, basically same thing. I lost access because they just stopped me from being able to log into it. They just de-authenticated me from it, and then when I try to log in, it just says wrong password. So, yeah. But yeah, I got banned because it was an account that I bought on MC Marketplace, and they basically just ban like any account that gets sold that way, which is dumb. But that's a Mojang moment. I mean, we've already made pretty good progress on cutting this grid up. ePearl was a legitimate account that I did not migrate. I'm not migrating any of my accounts to Mojang or like new Microsoft accounts because I just don't feel like registering 27 fucking Microsoft accounts. And I don't have any interest playing online servers anyways. So it just doesn't matter to me at all. Yeah, I think they do. I mean, they're definitely monitoring it. No, I mean I got Ender Pearl for I think like $200. So it just wasn't a big deal. I wasn't mad about that. I was more so banned that they just mad that they banned me because I had 2B2T items. And when I asked like Housemaster, like, hey, could you transfer my Ender chest with all my shit in there? Nothing. And they ban you without telling you. They don't say, hey, could you your account's gonna get banned in a week or in a month or whatever. They just fucking do it, and just one day you're in and then the next you're not. And lo and behold, when I told Housemaster like, hey, could you move my shit? He said no. Even though I was like, hey, I could show you like the last like year of receipts for priority queue, and I could tell you what my IP address is that I've logged into your server with. Yeah, didn't do it. So I lost a bunch of shit that way. A lot of novelties and books and shit. Yeah, FitMC, same thing. And then I lost another fucking shulker full of books on 2B2T because of other bullshit, so. Although I just didn't think about it. Like, I got banned like a year after having the account out of the blue. And it's just something that I just didn't think about because I've never thought of Microsoft as I've never thought of Minecraft as a company that moderates and actually takes action on issues, because in the past they'd never done anything like that. And then so for out of the blue they just banned my fucking account, along with apparently a lot of other people got banned that day too, because they did it in a sweep basically, where they probably had a list of like 5,000 accounts that they just all banned in one day. And then next thing you know, they like a couple years later they start rolling out this like Microsoft account migration and Minecraft and the Microsoft moderation policy. So I don't know, all around just a goofy ass fucking company full of shit. Fuck them. I'm not migrating. They can eat shit. You know, I've already fucking paid for Minecraft. Like they do that because of like piracy and shit. But it's like they don't fucking understand that I've probably paid full sticker price for Minecraft 10 or more times. So I've bought my licenses for the fucking game. You know, I don't like I'm not stealing the game. I'm not cheating in any way. I've already fucking paid my dues to Microsoft. And that shit's really petty for them to do as a company that makes like $106 million a day. In the grand scheme of things, like MC Market is probably only maybe accounted for like, I don't know how much, like maybe a $1 million maximum in losses, and the whole cracked community as a whole. And Notch was never a guy that had a problem with cracked accounts. He did, but at the same time he didn't, because Notch understood that people that didn't pay for the game, that got cracked accounts to play multiplayer, would eventually pay for the game if they liked it enough. They'd eventually, like probably 60% of those people would at some point in their future end up paying for the game anyways. Which is fucking smart. Who gives a fuck? You know, yeah, you lose a little bit of money here and there, but you still make a shit ton, and a shit ton of those people end up buying the game anyways. So, I don't know. All around, horrible company. And for them to get mad about people selling accounts like that, somebody at some point had to pay for that account to begin with. For that account to come into existence, somebody had to pay for it. So, all around, their policy on licensing is just so dumb. Probably not. I feel like I feel like he wouldn't have. But I can understand like a side of it, because like OG accounts like that, more often than not, OG accounts are acquired through like theft, identity theft, like hacking people's accounts, cracking their passwords and shit. But not all of them. It's just that there's an overwhelming amount of crime within the OG username community that I feel like is also a reason why these guys take the action that they do. But I don't know. I don't know. I just wish they would have, but yeah, that's not how it works. Because it's not exactly their concern, is, you know, people having rare special items on a server that they don't own. Cat fact, I'm ballin'. I would have never anticipated Microsoft going and banning people from multiplayer, though. That's crazy. Or never would have expected them to go that far. We've probably shrunk the size of the grid by like, I don't know what, a lot. It's crazy though, whereas you could just like kind of see a line where it started and stopped because of all the lava right along in here. cringe, skip, skip, skip. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream here for today because, I don't know, I'm going to go do something else, and then I'm probably going to pick up on this grid removing process later today, but, I don't know, it's probably too repetitive for streaming, so I will find something else to do.